I show her the 6 personality profiles, and she could be one of them or many of them. And she tells me that she consists out of 3. She's sensitive, she's a princess, and she's a upcoming queen. You can recognize your horse? Okay, so I will ask her specifically about the 3 different kind of personality profile. Yeah, as I said with the sensitive one, she's very alert. She's super sensitive to the aid that you give her, which means that she needs very little help. You don't have to, she's not a horse who wants a lot of pressure. So her resource in the future would be that you're capable of riding her with your mind. So what you think, she'll do, instantly when you do it. Do you know, or have you seen that already? Have you seen that already, that you guys are able to, if you think about... All right, good. And that will take you, to a higher level and a higher level and a higher level, because when we're going for maybe in the future more than MB, the little MB on the middle, you have to be able to do that. And I see that's a huge resource that you guys have. So the princess is it's about not being dirty. It's mostly about the physical things. She's, in Danish I would say ballerina, or not a snob, but she wants to, look good, and she feels good, and she knows she's pretty, and she's, in Danish we would say kvindelist, when you can manipulate somebody. Have you that word in Swedish? Kvindelist. You know what that is in Swedish?
Yes.
We are actually capable of not paying the parking ticket, or the speeding ticket. But Pia, that would never happen. I'm sorry, that would just never happen for you, That is kvindelist, the way of manipulating things. And she has that as a resource. Maybe that's pissing some people off. But she's manipulating, especially other geldings or stallions who react pretty much on this feminine energy she sends out in the room. All right, so the queen, the upcoming queen, she's not there yet, because I told you that the real queen has a huge self-worth, and she is not, stable enough to be a true queen. But she definitely has the bitchy side of a queen. She thinks she rules the world. And if you don't do what she wants, she gets pissed off. And this is one of the problems you have in the training sessions, because she's getting aggressive. But it's more like being, how do you say that, Pierre? Bestemt.
Yeah, decisive, altså underbestemt.
Decisive, yeah, like, no, leave me the fuck alone. Not that way, the other way. So she's kind of taking control during the riding, or she wants to take control during the training session. And that's a huge problem, because then we'll have a horse that's not trusting the rider, or not listening to the rider's signals. Can you recognize that? That would be the behavioral issues with her, yeah?
Jag kan säga så här, kommer att se dem till och från. Och det som Ditte kommer upp med här, och med att det som hon beskriver, det är ju precis som jag upplever att Line har liksom anpassat sin ridning efter att det måste vara lite på hennes premisser. För annars så är det så. Och det är ju... Och då hamnar man ju precis i det, man tänker, är det något fel på hästen? För det är ju inte så det man bara ser så här. För det är liksom, det kommer lite ut i den blå luft ibland, och ibland er det, når man ligesom siger, nu får du gerne tøj ind i det mere, lidt flottere, når du tror på, eller nu skal du reagere lidt mere tilbage, eller og du, no way. Og du har det vel tidligere blevet sådan, at så gik det faktisk knap at fortsætte og ride det passe, for du var for pist og for oprørt og for fornærmet. Og så havner man jo lidt i, og det går ganske bra i Miels for Lina på de dagene, hvor hun også er med på noterne, så då har det jo et bra resultat. Men man kommer ikke rigtig videre, og det er der, jeg ser jo sådan et dilemma her. Fordi på et sæt, så ser Ditte, okay, du har en hest, hvor du faktisk kan komme og få næsten telepatisk ridning, altså på noget knap, du bare tænker.
If this is correct, what I see, Nina, can I step onto this blanket? Okay. If I interpret this correctly, she locks in the neck. I'm sorry, I have cold hands. She locks in the neck here, C1, and she pulls the neck here. And then she drops the left shoulder. She puts the right there because she's leaning forward. She moves the body like an S. You still have to be there. This is your horse. Just stand there for a minute. Can you recognize this? No? Oh, yes, okay. So and you have to put the neck the other way, there. So we have a horse pulling on the left rein constantly in the training because she's locked on the left side, pulling the weight to the front. She's very tense on the right front shoulder. She's not working probably with the left shoulder, and she's not moving, she's not carrying the weight on the whole entire left side, and she's not moving the right hind leg probably underneath her. Does that make sense, Per, if you know them in the training? Okay. Can you understand why she's doing what she's doing in the training? You don't get it? Okay, so I'll show you how you're sitting in a minute. Okay, just come on. When I'm looking at the rider, when the rider is sitting on a horse, that's you, okay? I always imagine it as if you're sitting on a clock. So the head is 12 and the back is 6. And if you can't recognize this and I'm wrong, then feel free to tell me, okay? I'm pretty sure about this, but please tell me, okay? So a proper position would be like this. Do you agree? Yeah. So one knee is pointing at 1 o'clock, and one knee is pointing at 11 o'clock. Your hands is pointing at 12 o'clock, right? This would be a normal rider's position, and nobody is sitting like this. They want to, but they're not. And I'm asking her how you are sitting. Okay, just a minute. She says you are sitting like this. Okay. So now we have to do it again. You are hitting her, and I'm hitting you. Neck locked. Lower the front leg. Front. There. Here we have your horse. Now I'm going to sit on you, okay? Good. She just told me. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, okay? Oh, that's the monitor. She said that you were sitting like this, right? Can you see how you affect her?
Hej.
Det med lårene, hitte balancen i sæbenet på.
Exhale.
Og så andas ud.
Exhale.
Og hjælpe lidt med underskænklen, stimulere lidt og holde lidt om underskænklen.
Shoulders back, exhale.
Ja, andas ud. Andas ud, ja.
What kind of exercises would you normally give hist in?
Så
Hvilke øvelser du normalt bliver aggressiv i?
Det kan være lidt slutter jo på nogle hold, men jeg skal sige, der hvor vi er nu, der tykker jeg, det bliver lidt det samlende jobb. Og Og det handler jo nok formodentlig, altså, vi er derinde, hvor vi snakker om, hur oplever hun det med handel? Altså,
hvilken effekt.
Ja, og det er jo, man kommer jo väldigt ofta tillbaka till det här i träningen, att hur mycket använder vi bensäte och hur mycket använder vi hand.